Well, welcome back to a new video, guys. It's always a pleasure to have your company on the videos. If you do enjoy them and it's your first time watching them, or if you've watched them for a while and you've just maybe forgotten to click the subscribe button, please do take time to click the bell icon, click the subscribe button, and you'll be kept up to date with all my new uploads. And if you do fancy contributing to the channel, I have got a link down below in the video description where you can buy me a coffee, which helps contribute a donation to the channel to help with the running and also further trips, and helps to keep me afloat with the videos and help me to produce more videos. I don't really, got to be honest, I don't like asking. There's no pressure, guys. Just, you know, it's there if you want to contribute to the channel. If not, always happy to have your support on the channel, of course. Anyway, so what are we doing? Well, going to be doing a few hours fishing on the float rod. Now this is a 12-foot float rod, centerpin reel, nice Avon float. Hopefully we won't lose the float. I don't like losing nice floats. I don't like losing any floats, to be honest, but nice floats I really don't like losing. I've got liquidized bread with me, I've got bread, flake, and I've got maggots, just keeping it simple. We might fish one swim, we might fish a few swims. I've brought no keep net on this particular trip because I might move swim to swim. And so some of it hopefully might connect with a nice chub or two on the float, maybe some roach, who knows. But as I say, got a few hours to get a bit of fishing in, and I thought I'd come out on the float and have a mosey about. Now you're probably thinking, Mark, normally on your small rivers, when you float fishing, you don't use a 12-foot float rod. Now that is true. I mean, if I was out and out roving about and fishing quite a few different spots on the float, I'd normally be out on my 9-foot float rod, because you can get into all those tight swims that I like to fish and that you see me fishing on my small rivers. But the swims that I've got in mind today are okay for a 12-foot rod, and also they do give me a bit more of mending control with the line and controlling the float a bit better with a longer rod for those particular swims. Anyway, no more waffle, let's crack on and let's get running our Avon through a few likely looking spots and see if we can pick up a fish or two. bit of a breeze. You can probably see the camera moving a bit. It's a little bit of a chilly breeze. It's rather chilly actually, even though it doesn't look it. My hands are actually quite cold. He's always bloody moaning. Tell you what, I've got to 45 and I'm like Victor Meldrew. I don't believe it. Just had a bite of the tail end of the rum there. Back that reel, back that reel. a nice bite. Just what you want right at the tail end of the float. There's a nice looking chub, a really nice looking chub. Oh, it's a nice fish. Nice fish, guys. Lovely bite, the float just absolutely buried. Oh. Happy days. Wow, look at that, guys. At the bottom of the run, after running the float through a fair few times, on and off, steady feed of liquidized bread, some maggots sprayed in. Float absolutely buried under at the tree at the bottom of the run there. Struck, and when you get that resistance on the float, it's enjoyable. This fish did put me into the old weed bed. There's an old weed bed on the other bank. Put me in there, managed to get it out. What a lovely way to take a quality chub. I've not weighed it yet. Just happy, and I will let you know what the weight, guys, afterwards. I'm just happy that the size 18 hook held true. What a wonderful looking chevin to warm an angler's freezing cold fingers on a winter's day. Well guys, I'm all packed up. I'm not going to not say it wasn't a tricky short trip, but it was only a short trip. Hope you've enjoyed seeing the various spots that I was fishing on. I know I could come down, fish link leisure, small quiver tip rods and drop into some really nice natty swims and get a few fish out, but that's not what I wanted to come down and do today. And it's more well suited certain areas on this river to fishing pokey little swims and dropping in where the chub and other fish might be holding up. But that said, there is some nice trotting runs, as you can see behind me. The last one that I've been fishing is a nice run. But yeah, it's been tough going, it's been tricky. I've missed a few bites, which you may have seen me strike, at least a couple of those at the tail end of the runs that I've been fishing. I only fished, as I say, a handful of swims, but you know, sometimes fishing trips, they aren't always that straightforward, and I like to convey the truth because we all have trips where we struggle as anglers. But you know, is it really struggling? Short trip, lovely, beautiful, hard fighting chub such as that, and oh, I forgot to say the weight, 4 pound 5 ounces, so quite a nice chub. And I'll tell you what, seeing the float bury under and connecting with a fish on the stick float and pin, yeah, it's always nice, especially a decent one. But yeah, it's been tricky, it's been tough. Not all trips are easy trips, albeit it is only a short trip, but nice to be able to share it with you guys. And you know, I could come down again on quiver tip and maybe have 3 or 4 chub, or maybe, we don't know, I could have come down today on the quiver tip gear and not had as many. But I will say, I don't think I fished as good as I could on the pin. I would say, if I was marking myself out of 10 for the way I fished on this short trip, probably 5 out of 10. I'm pretty critical of myself, so yeah, 5 out of 10. Probably really quite fortunate to get that nice chub. But yeah, it was a pleasure to be able to have it on the, you know, Avon float and the Centrepin reel. Always nice, always enjoyable. It's a different type of connection to fishing on the quiver tip, as I'm sure many of you float anglers will agree. But I do like my quiver tip fishing too. Anyway, I'm waffling. Hope you've enjoyed this short video. It's been a pleasure to share it with you. Always enjoyable via YouTube to be able to kind of like chew the cud over our fishing trips in an indirect manner. Anyway, without any more waffle, until my next video, wherever you're wetting your line, wherever you're dangling your end tackle, I hope you're having a great time. I hope you're if you are on the float, you're trotting better than I did today, that's for sure. Anyway, I'll see you on the flip side on another Fishing for Memories video. Take care guys, and all the best and good luck for any of your future trips.